Hi, I'm Katrina from Shutter Hire Photography. I'm based just outside Cardiff in Wales. I've just taken delivery of a Katebackdrop's backdrop. I'm going to be using it for a cake smash tomorrow. So I'm going to get it opened and I'm going to get it ironed. So the backdrop that I have chosen for tomorrow's cake smash is a 3 metre by 2 metre fabric backdrop. Katebackdrops is the name of the company. They produce high quality fabric backdrops. I've used them plenty of times before. The one behind me, as you can see, is a Katebackdrop's backdrop that I've used previously. So if you have a look, just here, you can see the design of the backdrop. So I love this about the backdrops because when they're all folded away neatly and stacked somewhere, and when they're out of use, you can really quickly go through when they're folded up and see what design it is without having to unfold it all. So hopefully you can see that there. So I'm just going to go and get this ironed and I'm going to have it put up behind me. The backdrops come with a sort of tab up the top if you want to put a backdrop support system through, a bar through the top of it to hang it. I actually use a different system. The wall behind me has some metal bars and I use magnets to fix my backdrops to the wall behind me. But there's different ways that you can hang these, which is handy. I'll get it set up and I'll show you how it looks. So I'm just really quickly going to get it out of its packaging so you can see what it's like. Okay, so as I said before, here is what it's going to look like. That's the design. So immediately you can tell that the fabric is quite thick. It's really, really, really good material. I've used fabric backdrops in the past and they've not necessarily been this thick. Okay, so as you can see, there's wrinkles, lots of wrinkles in the material where it's been folded. So I'm either just gonna steam it or I'm gonna get it ironed. Probably iron it first and then get my steamer on it just to make sure it's completely seamless. So yeah, I'll just get that done now. So I can't find my ironing board. I have a really hardwood floor though, so I've just spread the backdrop out behind me and I'm just going to iron it flat on the floor. Then once I've put it up, if there's any wrinkles left, I'm going to give it a good steaming to make sure it's nice and seamless and wrinkle free. But as you can see, it's a nice big size. It's huge. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to get started. I'm not particularly good or fast at ironing, but I timed myself and that took me 10 minutes. So the process doesn't take very long at all. I've just given it a really, really quick iron over. I'm going to put it up and see how well I did. And if there's any more wrinkles, I will give them a little steam with my handy steamer. So as you can see behind me, I've got like a frame set up with some metal bits on there. And I've got these really strong little magnets. So what I'll do is I will attach the backdrop using the magnets. So I find this system really easy to use with the magnets because sometimes you can pull it quite taut and quite tight to get the wrinkles out as well. Using the magnets you can pull it and get a really seamless drop. These backdrops as well, they've got this little loop sewn in to the top here as well. So if you want to use a backdrop support system and you want to put a bar through the top, it's got an opening there and you could just put the bar through the top. So that's really handy. So you don't have to use any clips or anything either. So that's the backdrop setup roughly. What I need to do now is just tweak it a little bit just to get it perfect. But yeah, it looks great. I haven't done the best job of ironing this. You can see lots of wrinkles in it. But I will get my steamer out and go over it and make sure that those wrinkles are taken out. So overall, I'm really pleased with the backdrop. It's really vibrant. It looks lovely. I think this is going to look stunning for the theme that I've chosen. I'm going for like a boho-y theme, neutrals, nice bright backdrop, but the baby with the cake smash is going to be in a white sort of outfit with a boho-y themed cake. You know, beiges and whites. I think it's going to look really good against this backdrop. I've done a terrible job of ironing. I've missed a couple of bits. I'm not that great at ironing. Maybe I should have spent a little bit more time on it. Or it might be because I ironed it on a floor instead of my ironing board. But I have got my hand steamer. So this is great. I'm going to get the rest of the wrinkles out using this. So the wrinkles are coming out really well with the steamer. Probably could have just used the steamer instead of ironing it in the first place. So the material is really thick on these backdrops, which is what I love about them. I've used other backdrops in the past that have been quite thin. And by the time that you've done this process, you start to see some of the colouring coming off. You start to notice that the backdrop is out of shape, and they don't last very long. Whereas these backdrops, I've used them in the past, and I've found they're quite durable. You can use them over and over again. And obviously with it being a cake smashes can be quite messy. You can actually wash these backdrops, they're machine washable. So if any of your cake does end up getting on the backdrop, then you'll just be able to chuck it in the washing machine and give it a wash.